Hello, my name is Darren Santo. I am a student of Universitas Multimedia Nusantara, and this is my English presentation on pollution. I have chosen the topic of addressing pollution in Jakarta, a comprehensive analysis and sustainable solution. I'll be specifically talking about the pollution in Jakarta and the solution to solve it. Now, understanding pollution in Jakarta. What types of pollution are there in Jakarta? Well, surprising enough, every single kind. Air pollution, emissions from vehicles, industries, and waste burning. There's also water pollution, contamination from untreated sewage and industrial waste. There's also land pollution, improper waste disposal and industrial runoff. So in Jakarta, there is a high number of vehicles that operate on the streets in a very dense space. On top of that, many civilians in the city, they throw away their garbage into the lakes, into the streams, and causing the rivers to fill up with garbage, turning them into rivers made of garbage instead of water. Same with the lands. Since Jakarta is such a densely populated area to the point where the cars are so traffic is so bad, no one can get anywhere, and it has even caused the heat in Jakarta to rise compared to the other areas around it because of the amount of trash emissions that are around. They also have really bad waste management, just having horrible trash dumps and landfills that aren't regulated and are full of plastic and other inorganic materials that cannot be degraded naturally. Now, there's also obviously impact on health. Now, specifically, impact on public health and environment. Now, one of the main ones are obviously respiratory disease, cardiovascular problems, and other health issues. This is caused by the great amount of air pollution and water contamination in Jakarta that can lead to, like I say, respiratory disease, cardiovascular problems, and other health issues. Also, obviously, damage to the aquatic ecosystem, loss of biodiversity, and soil degradation. Now, this is just obvious as to the fact there is a massive amount of trash in the lakes, in the nearby rivers and ocean, to the point where no fish or living organism could sustain itself in it. Um, of course, there's also the problem of soil degradation because, well, there's going to be a bunch of plastic in the dirt that cannot be broken down and that has not been recycled. So it'll just stay in the earth and slowly degrading it. Now, the factors that are contributing to pollution: rapid urbanization, population growth and immigration leading to increased demand for resources and infrastructure. Now, like I said before, it's one of the biggest cities. It's a very big city in Indonesia that has a lot of people in it in a very dense space. There's also rapid industrialization. They Many factories are created in a blink of an eye, with no regard to spacing or pacing of their factories. So they just continuously pump smog into the air and other forms of chemicals to pollute the atmosphere. There's also inadequate waste management, like I said before. The people just dump trash everywhere onto the streets, into the rivers, nearby oceans. Anywhere is a trash can for the people in Jakarta. There's also insufficient waste collection and disposal systems. There's also large traffic congestion. With many cars and small streets, Jakarta is stuck with a traffic problem. As for the solutions, obviously, one of the best solutions are integrated waste management, improve waste collection and recycling infrastructure, implement waste to energy projects, promotion of sustainable transportation, expand public transportation networks, encourage the use of electric vehicles, strengthening regulations and enforcements, enforce stricter emission standards for industries and vehicles, public awareness and participation, educate citizens about the impact of pollution and the importance of sustainable practice, encourage the community involved in cleanup drives and environment initiatives. Sincerely, that has been my presentation on the pollution in Jakarta. Thank you very much for your time.